Okay, right, so I've been very ill again, and this always happens, according to my ex, on my birthday every year. I think she's quite accurate. This fucking dog, shut the fuck up, man! She barks at nothing. So yeah, I've been ill. I'm just at the end of my illness now, right on cue. Projectile shitting for my birthday, yay! Again. Anyway, so what are we doing here? So I'm trying to work out what happened. I think the last video I done, there was two. I was one in the mountains, and I was, what the fuck's his hair doing? There was one in the mountains when I was feeling really good, and the weight was dropping off me, and finally felt like I'd sussed something, you know. And the second video was the same night, I think, where I ate, or was it the day after? I ate eggshell and for calcium, you know. Anyway, I was constipated that night, and I was trying to work out what I had different, and it was the egg with the eggshell. And also earlier that day, I've been going through because I log everything. I'd had a green tea in the afternoon, which I don't normally have, and I had a green tea. And after researching why I ended up constipated with a toothache and a headache and feeling miserable, this was last Monday, a week ago today, and it turns out that the green tea is the likely culprit, which I would never have guessed. The reason being the tannins, they grab calcium and drag it out of your body, and they also freeze motility, apparently. And it dehydrates you also, and just a small amount of green tea can really mess this fucking dog, it's just nothing there, can really mess you up, and it did. And the other contender is possibly the egg yolk, but I don't think so. I didn't have much, you know. So I think green tea fucking constipated me last Monday. And what happened then, on the Tuesday, I was feeling blocked. I'd had some more eggs that day, and I was just feeling pretty blocked up. So I decided to ramp up the fat. Bearing in mind, I've been on a low-fat diet now for weeks, and I was feeling great. And I got into some protocol by this guy on the internet I found, and he seemed to think the better way to... this fucking dog. Can't fucking concentrate. The better way to shift the fat out of the liver, my fatty liver, is to actually use saturated fat. So I come across this information while I was constipated, and I thought, oh, you know, let's try it out. Even though the other protocol was working, but I was suddenly constipated. Ay. So what happened? Well, I started with some coconut oil, just spooning it, small spoons, and I realised the tea I was drinking that day was lemon and ginger. I thought it was ginger, but it was lemon and ginger, and I've been reacting to lemons. I've been having apple cider vinegar every day, which can be a trigger for this endotoxin thing I've been trying to fix. And then I bought some parmesan because it's high in calcium, which I'm low on every day, and it's high in saturated fat. So I started smashing, after a low fat diet for weeks, I started with coconut oil, eggs, parmesan, this lemon and ginger and apple cider vinegar, and then more parmesan. And it actually shifted the blockage. I started poop. And then it just kept pooing, and I actually bloated more. And this was going into Wednesday, Thursday, and I woke up Friday, I think it was. Yeah, it just felt like everything was moving, actually. It didn't feel too bad at this point. And then I woke up on my birthday, which was Saturday, just gone, and I was really irritable. The lady here was just hanging out this washing where I'm sat now in the morning, and I was fucking fuming. So this real fucking short fuse, which, you know, I think it's been a problem all my life, and it's related to my gut. And suddenly I had this on my birthday morning, and she was fucking slapping the window with a fucking mop and just being a fucking night, just getting on with her chores outside my window. But for some reason I was in a rage, so I had to shut the door and try and calm down. And I went out, just to get away from her. I walked down to the coast, and that day, so look what it says. Oh yeah, I was just having huge long farts, and I had the runs as well. But I carried on because I kept reading by this guy. I'll get his name in a minute. And he was saying, "Oh, this is great. This is the endotoxin. You know, it's dragging all the baddies out and all the fat out. This is exactly what you need." So I stuck with it. I had more parmesan, more coconut oil. I brought in some pork, and then some milk. So I really took on this protocol, and I couldn't stop shitting. I was puffed up. My gut was poking out. It was a miserable birthday. I was walking around the coast in the rain with my gut just sticking out like a big ball. Fucking miserable. So I managed to stick with the high fat all day on my birthday. I had to go to bed because I was so miserable. And then he said, "Why don't you try and get some calcium citrate and get your calcium up? This will really help." So I bought the calcium citrate. Expensive. And I carried on with the fat. And then all Saturday, all Sunday, I was in fucking agony. I was just shitting all night. I thought I was going to shit the bed. It was tough. I was waking the entire neighbourhood up with my farts, echoing round the toilet, through the keyhole, round the fucking entire block, scaring the landlady, bless her. And so by ramping up the fat, I was just a mess, an absolute mess. So what day are we now? Monday now, isn't it? Yeah. So then yesterday I started thinking I can't fucking keep this fat up. I gotta do the opposite and go back to my old protocol where I was feeling good, like when I was walking in the mountain last weekend. So fucking boring video, I know. So all I talk about is this shit. Fucking hell. So anyway, I did a bit of research, and it transpires that citrate, I should have known, is related to citrus, and lemons fuck me up, as I said in the last video. And so I took 4 of these bad boys, and I was exploding out my back end. Even worse, because I added lemons or citric acid into the mess that I created with the fat and the... Oh man, what a fucking mess. So I pulled it all back sort of last night, and binned the lemon tea because I fucking didn't realise there was lemon in there. Stopped taking these. Pulled everything back. Put the cheese in the bin. I spent a fucking fortune on all this cheese, all these tablets, and it was all wrong. It was a failed experiment, which, you know, it's fine. It's good to know these things. So even last night I was I've had the runs all weekend basically, and it's starting to slow now, and the bloat's slowly going, and I'm back on the orange juice, the rice, the potatoes, the high carb, low fat, which is where I was getting the results previously. So yeah, I spent fucking ages trying to pinpoint what caused this mess, and it looks like green tea constipation and all that mess, and then the opposite then was caused by, well, I think it was just the fat, basically the high fat, and then the sort of citric stuff, you know, in the tea and in these. Yeah. So I'm still low on calcium. This is the problem I have, because dairy's fucking me up. These are fucking me up. So I've been told I need calcium carbonate rather than citrate, and that should solve the problem. What a shit video. Who cares? But all that to say, I think I had it sussed last week, and I've had a week now of experimenting with high fat. Battery's gonna die. It's fucking freezing as well. Let's put this silly hat on. And yeah, I went back to high fat, and it fucking ruined me. So I'm slowly pinpointing what fucks me up and what doesn't after all this time. And I think I've got I've got the protocol now, and I did offer it last week, but after I got constipated, I didn't send it out. Came to the landlady. I didn't send it out because I was like, oh, well, if I'm constipated, something must be wrong in there. I'm going to fuck people up. But now I've pinpointed that to green tea. And what was the problem with the eggshell? Yeah, you don't get that much calcium from eggshell if it's not baked, cleaned and crushed. So eating it like I did, which was fine, apparently don't actually absorb that much calcium. So so I'm going to have to supplement the calcium for now, and it should help me. I might run out now and buy some actually, so we can start this and bin this crap. Expensive crap. So yeah, I'm not sure if you're following me there. It's taken me hours to get this together, and it just sounds fucking boring. So what are we saying? Green tea is a big no-go. Really freezes your motility, and spikes your cortisol, dehydrates and drags out calcium. And then because I'm ex-carnivore and my liver's full of fat and I've got endotoxin, high fat's a bad idea right now. And I've just proven that, so that's good. At least we know that now. It may change in the future, but right now, to heal on this, I'm starting again now today. So the original protocol I was going to share, I'm going to share it now, so because I'm pretty sure it works to an extent. And I'm going to pull that together tonight. I know a few of you asked for it, so if anyone's interested in that, it's basically a protocol for 30 days to fix bloating and moods and constipation, runs, all these things. I think I've got the answer, and yeah, I'm starting on day 1 again now, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to put the protocol together. Fucking hell, what a fucking shit video. Anyway, fucking see if we can solve this shit. But yeah, I'm on the arse end of this illness, so I'm a bit grumpy. And my birthday was a fucking disaster. Absolute disaster. Just in bed, ignoring everyone. Rough. So, let's get back on it. I did have a name for the protocol. It keeps changing. We'll have a little play with that idea, and I'll do another video. But for now, I'm nearly there. I'm nearly better. So talk to me. Has anyone got any experience in this SIBO, ex-carnivore, stressed fucking nightmare I'm dealing with? Help me. Oh, a bit close. Booyakasha.